Reading Comprehension, Unit 16, A Very Clever Dog. Language Book, page 140, 141, and 142, and in your practice book on page 114. Learning Objectives. Follow a text and read it out loud. Listen to pronunciation and intonation. Read the text aloud with accurate pronunciation and intonation. Understand the sense of the text as a whole. Answer simple comprehension questions. Language Book, page 140 and 141. A Very Clever Dog. Every Saturday afternoon, Lily went for a walk with her dad and her dog Snowy. They always walked to Grandma's house. Lily knew the way well. First, they turned left. At the traffic light, they turned left and walked past the shops. The butcher always waved at them. They crossed the road at the zebra crossing and turned right. At the cake shop, Lily bought a cake for Grandma. At the crossing, they went straight on and walked past the restaurant. Then they took the first turn on the left. This was Grandma's street. Lily counted the houses. At number 1, a big, angry dog always growled at them. Number 2, number 3. At number 4, a black cat hissed at Snowy. Number 5 was Grandma's house. On Saturday afternoon, Lily said to Snowy, "Sorry, you can't come with us today. It's Grandma's birthday." Dad carried Grandma's birthday present to the car. He put it on the roof of the car and opened the door for Mum. Lily and her little brother, they all got inside. Then Dad drove off. Grandma's birthday present fell into the road. Snowy barked, but they didn't hear him. Snowy picked up the present and ran after the car. He stopped at the traffic light. He sniffed. "Ah, I can smell meat." He went left and ran past the butcher's shop. He crossed the road at the zebra crossing and sniffed again. "Ah, cake." He turned right and ran past the cake shop. At the crossroads, he sniffed again. "Ah, pizza." He went straight on past the restaurants. Grrr, grrr, Snowy heard the big angry dog. "This is Grandma's street," he thought. The black cat hissed at him. "Ah," he thought, "the next house is Grandma's house." Snowy ran to the door and barked. Lily opened the door. "Snowy, what are you doing here?" she said. "Oh, you've got Grandma's present. How did you know the way to Grandma's house? You're a very clever dog." Language Book, page 142. Are these sentences true or false? Write T for true or F for false. Number 1. Lily went to her grandma's house every week. True. She walked through town to get to her grandma's house. True. On Grandma's birthday, Lily went to her house on foot. False. They all got into the car. Number 4. Dad put the present inside the car. False. Dad put the present on the roof, and when he drove away, it fell off. Snowy carried the present to Lily's house. This is false. Snowy carried the present to Grandma's house. Snowy had a good sense of smell. True. Complete the story. Use the words in the box. Ran, opened, knew, carried, fell, put, picked, was, got, drove. Dad carried Grandma's present to the car and put it on the roof. He opened the door of the car and everyone got inside. Dad drove to Grandma's house. The present fell into the street. Snowy picked up the present and ran through the town. He knew the way to Grandma's house. He was a very clever dog. Practice book, page 114. Match the words with the picture. So let's have a look which picture matches with which word. B matches with picture 1. Dad put Grandma's present on the roof of the car. C matches with picture 2. The present fell off the car. A matches with 3. Snowy picked up the present and ran after the car. G fits with picture number 4, and G is Snowy went past the butcher shop. That is number 1 to number 4. So for number 1, B, number 2, C, number 3, A, and number 4, G. Number 5 is H. Snowy went past the cake shop. Number 6 is E. Snowy went past the Italian restaurant. Number 7 is D, and D was Snowy went past the big dog at the and a fat cat. And finally, number 8 is F. Snowy came to Grandma's house. He barked. Thank you, everyone, and good work.